Hello students, this is Dr. Saurabh Rajaram Mhatre from Shri RLT College of Science, Akola. So, in last lecture, we have learned about body parts of the cockroach. In that, head region, thorax region, abdomen region, body cavity, all these are covered. So, today we are going to learn about digestive system of cockroach. So, digestive system of cockroach consist of mouth parts, alimentary canal and pair of salivary glands. So mouth parts, alimentary canal and pair of salivary glands. These are the contents of digestive system. Alimentary canal is 6 to 7 centimeter long tube of different diameter and with two openings. Alimentary canal have two openings. Alimentary canal is divisible into three regions as foregut means stromodenum, midgut mesosteron and hindgut proctodenum. Means alimentary canal is divided into three parts, three regions: foregut, midgut and hindgut. So as we can see in the diagram of digestive system of cockroach, first of all there is pharynx, then there are two either side salivary glands. In salivary gland there is a salivary reservoir, then esophagus, crop, gizzard, hepatic sisa, then mesosteron means midgut, Malpighian tubules, ileum, colon and finally rectum. So these are the different parts of the digestive system. So first of all, mouth of the cockroach. Mouth or preoral chamber is narrow space bounded by mouth parts. Hypopharynx is present at the center of mouth. Hypopharynx means tongue of cockroach, which is present at the center of mouth. Then salivary duct opens at the base of hypopharynx. As we have already learned about hypopharynx, there is a salivary duct opens at the base of hypopharynx. Then mouth opens into foregut. Mouth opens into foregut. Means first of all foregut. Foregut consists of pharynx, esophagus, crop and gizzard. Foregut consists of pharynx, esophagus, crop and gizzard. So pharynx is very short, narrow but muscular tube. Pharynx is very short and narrow but muscular tube. It contains taste sensally. It leads to esophagus. Means pharynx leads to the esophagus. Then esophagus. Esophagus is slightly long and narrow tube. Long and narrow tube. It opens into the crop. Then crop. Crop is large, pear-shaped sac-like organ. Crop is large, pear-shaped sac-like organ. It is temporarily stores the food and then sends to the gizzard. Means the function of crop is to temporarily store food materials and then it's sent to the gizzard region. Then gizzard. Gizzard is a small spherical organ. Internally, it is provided with the circlets of 6 chitinous teeth and backwardly directed bristles. As we can show in these tiers of gizzard diagram, there are 6 chitinous teeth are present. Then outer to the teeth, circular muscles, longitudinal grooves are there in between teeth, and 6 chitinous teeth are present in the gizzard and backwardly directed bristles are there. So teeth, what is the function of teeth? Teeth are responsible for the crushing of food. As we all know that teeth are responsible for crushing of food. Bristle helps in the filtering of the food. Bristles helps in the filtering of food. And these gizzards, this foregut ends with the gizzard, ends with the gizzard. So this is all about foregut. Stromodeum. Foregut consists of pharynx, esophagus, crop and gizzard. This is foregut. Then midgut. Midgut consists of stomach and hepatic cilia. Midgut consists of stomach and hepatic cilia. Stomach, ventriculus is straight. Stomach is straight, short and narrow. It is lined by the glandular epithelium. Stomach is lined by the glandular epithelium, which secrete digestive enzymes. Glandular epithelium means there are glands which secrete digestive enzymes. Hence, stomach is mainly responsible for digestion and absorption. Due to glandular epithelium, it secretes digestive enzymes and hence it is mainly responsible for digestion and absorption. Then hepatic cilia are thin, transparent, short, blind. Blind means closed type, and hollow tubules. Hepatic cilia means these are transparent, short, thin, closed and hollow tubules. Hepatic cilia secrete digestive enzymes and thus helps in the digestion of food. It is also helps in the digestion of food. So after foregut there is a midgut, and after midgut there is a hindgut. So hindgut is consist of ileum, colon and rectum. Ileum, colon and rectum. So ileum is short and narrow part of the hindgut. Ileum is short and narrow part of the hindgut. Then Malpighian tubules opens in the anterior lumen of ileum. Malpighian tubules opens in the anterior lumen of ileum near the junction of midgut with hindgut. Means there is a junction of midgut and hindgut. So at that junction, Malpighian tubule opens in the lumen of the ileum. Posterior region of ileum contains sphincters. Sphincter means ileum having sphincters. Ileum sends nitrogenous waste and undigested food towards colon. Ileum sends nitrogenous waste and undigested food towards colon. And colon is larger and wider part of the hindgut. So it is the difference between ileum and colon. Ileum is narrow, short part of the hindgut, and colon is longer and wider part of the hindgut. So it sends the waste material towards rectum. Colon sends waste material towards the rectum. Colon reabsorb the water from waste as per need. Colon having function to reabsorb water from the waste as per their need. Then after colon opens into the rectum. Rectum is oval, spindle shaped. Rectum is oval or spindle shaped. Terminal part of the hindgut. So it contains 6 rectal pads along internal surface for absorption of water. Rectum opens outside by anus. Rectum opens outside by the anus. So anus is present on the ventral side of the 10th segment. Anus is present at the ventral side up to the 10th segment. Anus is last posterior opening of digestive system. It gives out the undigested food. So these are all contents of the digestive system. So along with digestive system there are salivary glands. Cockroaches have pair of salivary glands which secretes saliva. Each gland consists of 2 glandular lobes. One is a receptacle or reservoir two granular lobes, one receptacle or reservoir. Granular lobes consist of many irregular shaped white lobules. Granular lobes consist of many irregular shaped white lobules. These lobules secrete saliva. These lobules secrete saliva. As we can see in salivary glands of cockroach diagram, there are lobules, lobular salivary ducts. Then lobules are reservoir, receptacles are there. So these lobules secrete saliva. Each gland has salivary duct. Each gland has salivary duct. Both ducts unite together to form a common salivary duct. Common salivary duct means from the either side there are two salivary ducts, and from both side there is a junction and there is opening below the hypopharynx through their common salivary duct. Both ducts unite together to form a common salivary duct. Then receptacle of each gland is thin-walled, elongated, sac-like structure. Receptacles are sac-like structure, elongated, thin-walled structure. Each receptacle has a duct. These ducts unite to form a common reservoir duct. These small duct, receptacle duct, has to be unite and to form a common reservoir duct. Both the common reservoir duct, that is common salivary duct, and common reservoir duct unite together to form a common efferent salivary duct. Means here are two ducts, common reservoir duct and common salivary duct. These unite together to form common efferent salivary duct. Efferent salivary ducts opens at the base of the tongue or hypopharynx of the cockroach. Common efferent salivary duct opens at the base of the hypopharynx, means at the base of the tongue of cockroach. So this is all about the salivary glands. Then after that, food and digestion. Cockroaches is omnivorous. Cockroaches are omnivorous. It feeds upon the plants and animal material. That's why they are known as omnivorous. It has chewing and biting type of mouth parts that they chew the food and push it into the alimentary canal. As food passes through the alimentary canal, it is digested and finally undigested food is eliminated through the anus. So this is all about the digestive system of cockroach. Digestive system of cockroach, from salivary glands to salivary reservoirs to esophagus, crop, gizzard, hepatic cilia, midgut, Malpighian tubules, ileum, colon, rectum and anus. So these all are the contents of these are all contents of the digestive system of the cockroach. Thank you, students.